2 weeks till Christmas. Hi everyone. This is my little Christmas nails. Super easy. Our first one is going to be our Santa Claus. We are going to start off with a nude. So I've got like a French pink nail already done, 2 coats, and then I'm just distributing some white and some red onto a tinfoil and a little bit of black as well. You could obviously use normal nail varnish if you're doing it on a normal, using normal nail varnish, or you could use, as I'm using, gel polish. For the details, you could use acrylic paint if you wanted to as well. So we're going to start off with our dotting tool and the largest one that you have, and just mapping out old Santa's beard there. So just dotting motions. You can see what I'm doing, dotting around and then colouring that bottom section in with the white. Probably would have been easier to use a brush to fill the last little bit in, but I had the dotting tool and I'm far too lazy to keep swapping and changing. You will see as well that it's easier to dot rather than trying to swipe, because you end up scratching into the gel polish. So I had to keep dotting nicely and getting that done, and then obviously popping that into the lamp to cure. Once we've done old Santa's beard, we're going to do his hat again with the large dotting tool, just sectioning off the top bit and then his little dangly bit. Oh good god, you can see what I'm doing. I will stop talking. And then just filling that little bit in. Again, obviously I'm using gel polish, so I do have to cure between doing the colours, otherwise the gel polish will run, because it is like a self-leveling. And then again, back with the white and the largest dotting tool, and boop, just his little bobble at the end of his hat. And then we're going to do little dots, the dots, big dots along his hat, and it makes it look like it is textured. It makes it look like it's all fluffy. So once you've done that, back in the lamp again to cure that. Obviously if you're using a normal polish, you would just wait for it to dry and go about your day. And what else am I going to say? Oh, and then to his eyes. So his eyeballs, tiniest little dotting tool that I've got, well, not the tiniest, it's a tiny dotting tool, and just his eyeballs, and then his little mouth. I always, when I go to draw something, I always pretend I'm drawing it out several times and then quickly swipe in and get it done. Once we've done those, then we are going to cure that, and then we are going to top coat and give it one final cure, and then our Santa Claus face is done. Wiping off the top layer there, the sticky layer of the gel polish, and there you go. You have a Father Christmas. Both of these nails that I've done today are super easy, and they are perfect just as little accent finger patterns or designs. So the next nail that we are doing is Santa's body, his torso. Ew, gross. We're starting off with 2 coats of a red gel polish, and we are now going to be using a striping brush. So it's a longer brush, and we are using our black, and we are doing a line, just doing the line about halfway up. It's for his belt, so a nice thick black line all the way across. Just take your time, and it is easier. I think I demonstrate in a minute. It's easier if you move the nail. So even though I'm not moving the nail, I'm moving the brush here, as you can see. But it is easier to keep your finger still, keep the brush still and move your finger, and that will get a nice stripe, if that makes sense. Okay, we are using our larger dotting tool again and into the white, and we're just doing his fluffy coat. What is it? What is it that he wears? I don't know. Like a robe. Robe. His jacket, his coat, his overcoat thing. I wonder what Santa Claus wears under his coat. Anyway, we're just going to do our dotting motion again, which will give that texture of a fluffy white seam. And then, right, I'm using striping tape. Took me about 20 minutes to find the end of this striping tape, which was all very, very fun. And I'm cutting off bits. See, I've cut off a tiny bit, but it's not tiny enough. So I just have to snip a teeny little bit off. There you go. So that's how big it is. And I should have, so when you do this, if you're using striping tape, wipe off the tacky layer of your gel polish if you're using gel polish. I think it sticks better. I know that sounds really weird, but the striping tape is sticky and I think it goes on better. And I don't have any tweezers that I could use, so I was having to use my scissors to manipulate it in place. You would still have to manipulate it in place anyway, because these tiny little bits that I've decided to cut off to do the buckle of the belt were a bane of my life. And yeah, it comes out and looks really good, but it's very, very, very fiddly. Very fiddly. So it's just 4 tiny little bits to make a little square in the middle for his belt buckle, and then I do another teeny weeny little bit for the buckle thing, the sticky outy bit that goes through the hole. Oh my god, I don't even know what things are called today, apparently. But as you can see, it is very fiddly. It's like really, really super fiddly. So just take your time and just manipulate it into where you need it to go. Most of the time it wants to stick to your finger or everywhere, just like normal sellotape and things wants to go other places than where it is supposed to go. And once we have our little golden belt buckle in place, you could use obviously just a normal gold paint, or if you've got a gold and sparkly varnish, anything like that, you could use that and just use a brush and draw it on like that. That would be less stressful than trying to stick the striping tool on. But I think hopefully you'll agree it does look super cute and it's well worth the couple of extra minutes it takes to get it into place. So once we've done that, a nice thick layer of top coat just to seal in that belt buckle, and we are looking good. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.